Failing to plan is planning to fail. This is what they say anyway. I'm Dom Jackson with Day by Day Media, and this is my daily vlog where I document the process build my agency, Day by Day Media. If you have a venture that you're trying to pursue, I tell my story of things I'm going through to help motivate you. And this is my game plan right here for what I'm gonna be doing for the next set of weeks. I got in 3 steps. I made this cool little AI slide on Gamma. Shout out to Ozzy for telling me about this. But basically, it's a simple step plan. I figure if I'm on Fridays, I do most of my reviews myself. So I figured I'd show you guys this so you can at least see this, make it look pretty. It looks good for me too. So I'm happy about that. And 3 things that I'm working on currently. First is the outbound marketing. So cold email, cold DM, uh, you know, cold call, cold something. Outbound, going to people and contacting them. It's mainly because my main business is a content marketing business, and content marketing takes a lot of time. It's a slow build up, but eventually everything catches up to you. So having a good outbound strategy will help complement that for most of my clients. And doing it for myself will give me the skill set to know how to teach someone else how to do it the way I need to. There's a lot of AI tools out there that will be useful, but if you don't know the principles of one, it's not going to help out, you know? So outbound's one of my biggest things. Then the content marketing itself. YouTube is definitely the biggest platform because that's my main platform currently where I'll be doing marketing at and for my clients. And then LinkedIn is going to be another avenue as well because my goal is to do more things B2B wise. So I understand how to do both and use them effectively is going to be one of the biggest things. So it's YouTube first, LinkedIn second, and everything else probably some kind of medium, but then take it from there. And then third thing I have the best in right now is the client servicing. So taking the clients that I have and making sure their content's coming out on time, the video editing, the production side of things. I'm already doing that about a good amount now anyway. So and making sure I have that at the right level that it needs to. So everything's going to be evolving, but this is like the strategy right now for each thing that's going to be focused on. Now, so the goal is getting 1,000 a week. I was doing Alex Hermosi's 100 outreach for 100 days, and I'm in the process of that right now. I just decided to do 1,000 a week because I wanted to shoot for something higher because that 100 for 100 days is only 700. And I figured if I do something higher, I would try to bring out more in me. So I just tried to do 1,000. And let's say I just didn't get 1,000, I wouldn't be as mad because I'm still in that process of doing that 100 for 100 weeks. But the big issue I've been having is that I wasn't setting up my list early enough. So if I don't have the list already created, I'm spending like 2 hours just trying to find people to hit that are hit the model that I'm trying to hit. So now I know I have to invest a lot more time spending it in trying to find people before I go out to try to find people. So create the list of 1,000. So I decided I'm gonna do that on Saturday and Sunday morning. So come in, here's my list of 1,000 people, their emails, their DMs, their accounts, how I have everything broken up. Then 150 people every single day. So rock and roll, get that 150 every day. Boom, 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 boom. So at least I have that system in place, outreach list set up, people hit up. I found that this week I did a lot of setting up before I did the outreach and I was absolutely burnt out. And I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. So I decided to have a little reward each time after I do certain things. So daily reward, at the daily reward, if I have to do the 150, would just be I'll take my lunch break, eat, watch a video, take a little time and rock and roll. But on days on Saturday and Sunday when I do my bigger create the list and do the outreach, I'll go for a swim. Because I'm learning how to swim recently, so I like it a lot. Been learning a lot of little things in there, and I really am like I want to go do it more because I'm finally getting better at it. I went from being swing backwards to being able to go, one way without having to stop, which is huge for me because I could never swim before. So there's a lot of micro rewards in that process, and having that be the reward to get me done that first step, I think is super important. So that's one thing I think for people need to do more often. That you got to find a way to win in the small games, win the small things you can win in. I've been trying to do this outreach thing for a while, and I've been doing it. I think this week I hit 300 something just because of mixing up different strategies of what to get done. But then I realized I have to just sit down and get the list set up before I do anything else. So get the list set up, have the people already in line. So when I just go and I can just go. And that has been, it's like I said it, I knew it, but setting the time to do it and set it up is not something that's been wasn't doing before. So like I said, it's just one of those things you just end up doing. You're gonna end up messing up even in it, but you're like not you're messing up, but you're like unlocking the next set of things, get to that next stage, which is what it's all about. Which is what it's all about. So next thing, boom. So this is like the KPIs and response rates. So the goal is 1,000. How many people respond? How many people become engaged leads? How many people give me consultations? I I wasn't gonna put my money goal up here just because I wouldn't want that be up here publicly. And these other things, I like the idea. Some people talk about tracking do all the right inputs, get the right outputs. So consultations are the outputs. Well, money is the end output, but consultations are like, these is the process to get there. So focus on each one of these things getting better. I'll be able to get the bing, 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 bing of each step and have it become what it needs to be so I get the outcome that I want. So inputs to get the right outputs is what I'm focused on. So I'm focused on the process. And step one is making sure I can get the volume of people needed to have a number to at least have something to think about each week. And step one before that is to set myself up to hit the volume so I go through everything else. So it's like the steps for the steps for the steps for the steps. Not easy, but you got to do it. Next up is the content marketing side. So being YouTube channel focused, I need to invest more time in researching the video ideas. So I'm blocking out 4 hours on Tuesday after I do my outreach. That's like the new strategy there. So 4 hours of video research ideas, how to even do the research for the video ideas, looking at a couple of channels and seeing how that process even goes. I've done it, but like to really do it, to have it be the craft, it's gonna be the next step of things. So like, hey, these are the things I see the most video wise that I like for the amount of views I'm gonna hit for the topics I want to cover. That's gonna be super important. Then researching the title and thumbnails. So what titles are working, what thumbnails are working for those type of videos. Three, scripting and recording, sitting down, recording the video, chopping it up. Got to have the game plan before you go into it. The strategies, everything for editing, got that down, uploading and scheduling. I like a three-step process: conception, creation, and completion. So this right here is conception. This is kind of conception too, but I feel it's more into completion because you still kind of make the thumbnail. So the two and three are more creation. Editing is kind of creation too. And then five is completion to me. So that's like the SEO, the tags, all little things, and then promoting afterwards. So that process over and over again and breaking that down each step of the way and going through that. But the main thing is making sure I invest the time in knowing what videos I'm be talking about, because everything else is worthless if the video idea sucks. So this is like number one, block time, do that all the time. So at least I have the ideas already set up and I can list video ideas that are going to work for what I want to get done. Cool. Next up, these are some of the challenges and obstacles that come with that next step of the process. Where to get the ideas, what you talk about, where to look them up, how to get people to click the thumbnails, the titles, what to say in the video, the scripting, the content, the actual stuff inside it, how to get people to watch, the post video. What do you want people to watch after you put your video out? So just more obstacles, just breaking down the things I just said into problems. And then you find the problems and then like pop little problem bubbles and unlock the new skills that come with it. Always a great time, lots of benefits. Now, there's three steps in the client servicing, customer service. So, what do my clients want? What do they need? What things are between the meetings, understanding where their pain points are, to need more scripts, to need more ideas. Where do I get them to the next point? Then the strategy. So, like I said, that whole content process went through for myself. Same thing for them. And then the last thing is the data. I don't know why it says data on here, but uh, the data on it. So, what information can I show them tracking to give them the right information to show that, hey, this is where it's growing this way? Is it KPIs, the click-through rate? Is it average duration? Is it, metrics? Depending on what the client wants, having the consistent amount of information to give back to them so they can see what the progress is. Hey, your videos are coming in here, 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 here. So breaking that down, that process and having that more systemized, next thing to give them. Then like this is a rough timeline for it. The system is set the goals, review the frames, and then complete everything. And as I get more into the weeds of it, I'll have more things to give you. But right now, this is a general overview to kind of give you the breakdown of how I'm thinking about things for the next set of things to get done. And yeah, that's it for right now. My overview for anybody watching this is definitely just make sure you understand and have a game plan of what you actually want to do and what you're actually trying to accomplish. And sometimes just color coordinate or making it into a bigger thing makes it look bigger. Like this presentation just makes it like, bam, it's more alive now. I recorded and said to you guys, bam, it's more alive now. So figuring out how it works best for you. Like I think the swim thing is going to give me a lot more motivation to at least get the thing done that's hard, because like, oh, I can go for a swim now and like rock that out, which is cool because something that I've been wanting to do, but I'm like, oh, I can't do that because I got to finish this. And then putting it as the back end for it to be like, the cheese at the end of the trap be super helpful for me. And as I do it, I'll let you know how it goes because you get the videos at the end of the day anyway. So you'll see, oh, there's this, and this. And then even if something doesn't work, I just adjust it for the next week and get the next setup. So it's like nothing really, if it works, it works. And if it doesn't work, okay, why didn't it work? And adjust for that. And that's just the whole game over and over again. I think a lot of people just get stuck in their head and like, oh, I don't know what to do. This sucks. And you try one thing and you fail. All you did was find something that didn't work for that format. You just adjust it and do it again, and then keep figuring it out. That's just the whole game. So as always, remember, take it one step at a time. You'll get there day by day.